Stage 2 from Carlos Paz to Thomas de Rio Honda. Let's hope it doesn't rain. As you can see, rain is still a threat, so the stage to Thomas de Rio Honda was slightly reduced for all competitors today. Previously in the bikes, it was prologue perfection for Bereda. The nearly man of the Dakar rally started with a bang to make sure that it's he who opens the road in the stages to come. KTM are firing on all cylinders and raring to go. They want to win this one badly, to prove there's life after coma. Toby Price knows any one of them is in the running for the win.
No team orders, no team rules. Once we get going and get on the road, it's pretty much full gas from there.
2016 could, perhaps should be his year, but Paulo Gonçalves is not the luckiest of the riders in the Dakar. This year, drama stuck on day one, the Honda proving fallible. It stopped 4 times, the revs dropped, and it stopped. The sky ahead isn't looking bright for Gonçalves as the race begins. For today's stage, we've got a slightly shorter run, down to 354 k's from 450, exploring the sights and scenes of the province of Cordoba. And we begin with a bit of a new local idol, you might say. Step forward, Mr. Kevin Benavides. Enduro rider, Dakar debutant, and surely the next darling of the Argentinian crowds. Fast but young, mistakes do happen. This crash cost him a little, but he didn't seem to lose his edge. On the roads, he should know well. He passed riders who started ahead of him, including Michel Net, to take an impressive 8th in the first real stage with some serious style. There was one place that caught a lot of riders out. That was kilometre 182, with the worst hit of the top riders being Jordi Villadoms. Heavy mud is tough, but as it dries, it can also damage delicate things like fork seals. Villadoms is now on the back foot after losing 13 minutes today. I didn't have a good day because I got stuck in the mud. The road was okay, there was no rain, and that was our concern. But where there was deep mud, in a section, I got stuck. I tried to go to the other side, and I got stuck again. It was pretty dramatic, and I lost some time, but there's still a lot of race, and we need to concentrate to the end. Paulo Gonçalves must have been crossing his fingers and his toes that the electrical problems in the Honda had been fixed, but he still had a tough day, starting 50th. On the road, he hit the mud hard as well, but had his teammate Ricky Brabec on hand to help out. He finished ahead of his teammate Bereda, who had an even more dramatic day, including the mud. Opening the road is always a big task, but on the fast routes it was perhaps not such a task as normal. The mud did slow Bereda as his bike stalled, but he was still leading on the road when he made a slight error in kilometre 154. He cut a part of the route. By the end, including the mud, he lost 3 minutes to the fastest riders, giving himself a hole to dig out of, which is ironically what cost him time today.
After
the checkpoint, I got into an area with lots of mud and lots of water, and the bike stopped in the mud, just wouldn't start. So I got off and pushed it. It's not really anything except I lost some time cleaning the navigation equipment. After that, Ruben came and he had a really good pace, so I just followed him to the end of the stage. Often overlooked as a potential overall winner, Alain Duclos is always there in the background, banging in the results and use his navigation experience to great effect. Often though, he's ended the rally prematurely. 2016 sees him back with the ever-improving Sherco, and immediately putting in a strong run to 4th, under 2 minutes off the race lead. A man who doesn't talk much, but lets his riding speak for him, is Stefan Svitgo. He's got a fantastic history on the Dakar. One of the true private entries, has twice finished 5th. This year, he started fast, Third place on the first real test sets him up very nicely to run with the fastest men in the first week. Those fast men include Ruben Faria on the new Husqvarna. As Barreda noted, the veteran Portuguese rider had a great day all day and diced for the overall stage win and lead of the rally from start to finish. Somehow he seems rejuvenated, and leading the team has given him a push back to the very top of rally raid. To think that 1 year ago today, Toby Price had just finished his first ever stage at the Dakar. Today he leads the race outright. Fast he may be, but he never looks hurried as he crosses great swathes of the Argentinian countryside. A lifetime of riding fast in the outback seems perfectly suited to racing the Dakar. The Australian seems just excited to keep riding and keep on learning in his Dakar journey.
Yeah, to actually now kick Dakar off and get going is unreal. So yeah, look, we're stoked. We've gone through that stage pretty clean and pretty comfortable. So we're all in good position. Tomorrow should be fairly similar to what we had today, and then day 4 is where it kind of kicks into a bit of a hard navigation. So, but look, yeah, we're excited and it's good to be back here.
So Price took the stage by 20 seconds from Faria, Svitko just over a minute behind ahead of Duclos and Matthias Walkner. KTM's, Husqvarna's and Sherco's all in the top 5, no Honda in sight, and the overall, Price leads it by 2 seconds from Ruben Faria, Svitko third, Duclos and Walkner rounding out the top 5 in the same order as they finished today. On to the quads, where Rafael Sonic, the 2015 Dakar winner, had a tough day. He lost 6 minutes 35 on the overall leader. That man was Ignacio Casale, a near perfect stage for him, winning a tricky stage in the quads. A lot of riders suffered from punctures, but the Chilean led the entire way, ending up nearly 4 minutes ahead of his nearest rival. There was a fantastic second place from the new South African rider Brian Baragwanath. He's here to make his mark, and he'll be a man to watch on this Dakar. For his return to the Dakar, Alejandro Patronelli managed to finish the stage ahead of his more illustrious brother, with third on the stage and overall. A good return for one of the Patronellis. For the other one, Marcos, it wasn't so good. He's not too far from his brother, but he didn't help his cause with this crash. He finished 5th and sits 6 minutes down from Casale with only 1 stage done.